Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday. Oh my God, what is it? Alana, help me out. When is it?
Thursday.
Thursday. All right, Thursday. All right, you guys go
It's a
ahead, take
week
care of
before
yourselves.
Thanksgiving.
It's Thursday, the 18th, which puts us apparently like November, January, no, February 15th, right? I think it's February
16th.
15th today.
Yeah.
16th. February
16th, because
16th.
I was dead yesterday. That's right. I'm still dead today, but we'll see if we can make it through. So I wasn't in yesterday. So what did I miss? Anything good?
Everything.
Everything
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. That's
Missed it
that's
all.
quite a bit.
They
Okay.
launched all kinds of new tech. There's a new promise date for the app. Just kidding.
My
I'm just kidding.
God. This is what happens when somebody gets sick, and then that's what happens. Yeah. Okay. So today we've got a lot going on, right? No, we have the most important thing tonight is quick start, or not? Seriously, I am an absolute wreck still. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
Tonight is night school.
Tonight is night school. Yeah.
Night
6
school.
p.m.
What's the
KellerTV.com.
topics for night school tonight?
There's never a topic for night school. It's a spot where the agents can come ask questions.
Did
Like
you
something
just
you heard this
contradict
week.
me? You just
What?
completely contradicted me on air. Now that's my day right there. That's how my day is going to go.
Oh, he's
So
so
as
angry.
I've always known, there's never really a topic on night school. Go on, Jason, as you were saying.
Yeah, so it's a place for agents to come ask a question, maybe something you heard in a contracts class, maybe something Robert pointed out to you, or something like that, or how to be a secret Santa. We'll teach you that tonight at night school too.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm always the secret Santa because I don't tell anybody anything and I don't do anything. So I mean that's like as secretive as you can get.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the offices, like I know the Dover office does a little Yankee swap. We have some ideas for you guys today.
Hmm.
I've got a
I'm
great
excited.
idea.
Get
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
throw an idea out
Hmm.
there, Babs. What do you got?
yeah. Babs has got something
Well,
for us
I
too.
recently heard that agents can gift other agents gift cards towards marketing and design.
No
Are we calling them
way.
Bab Bucks?
Babs Bucks, but a secret Santa Babs Bucks.
Yes.
Tell me
What?
more.
Okay, here's the scoop.
This is a
Okay,
411.
serious.
Oh wait, yeah.
No, yeah,
Hold on.
anyone. I'm not touching my hair. Hands free. Okay, I'm touching my coffee cup. Anyways, so if you would like to gift another agent money towards marketing, it could be whatever price you want. It could be like $5, which wouldn't really get them anything. Or it could be like $500, which would get them
Oh,
Ooh,
now
tax
we're
write-off, tax
talking.
write-off.
Yeah, so any amount you want, you can give to anyone. If you want to do it anonymously, you can do it anonymously. Um, if you want to do it, from Alana Babineau, not honestly, you can do that as well. But the idea is to, of course, like give gifts to your family members, and especially if you have a friend who is an agent here specifically, who you think needs some help with marketing or would really benefit from something like this, um, then think about getting them a Babs Bucks gift card for the holiday season. And so you can do this all the way through the end of the year, so December 31st. So that's like what, a month and a half long
So how
of
would
doing
people
this.
go
So if
about
you
doing that?
wanted, I've got a nice little Google form that you can find on my website, which is kwclmmarketing.com. And if you just fill out the form, I just need to know who you are, who you want to send the gift card to, and for how much money you want to do it. And if you would like to leave a little note, you can do that as well, and I can put that on
Very
the gift card
nice.
that we send to the agent. Um, and so it's super easy just to, fill out the form, and then I'll take it from there. And I know that any recipient would be so excited to get this because
So
it's
what are
free
some of the
money to use
things that
towards
people would
Christmas.
do that for? What are some of the things that people would use that money for?
So things such as social media. So let's say you need a template so that you can start branding your business on social media. I'll create a template for you and you can reuse it for just sold, new listing, open house, or even just doing some fun brand awareness campaigns as well. Um, Social media, you could do if you need a new yard sign, because I know we're all dealing with the whole yard sign, new logo. So that would be a good thing to put it towards. postcards. Really, the world is your oyster.
All
Logos,
right.
again, if you want to be really generous, $500 will get someone to do a logo.
It
So
certainly would. A
it
brand
would.
I'm
new
trying to
logo, a
think who I
brand
want
new
to give a
shiny
$500
logo.
gift card to.
Oh, I know. I
The
know.
answer is probably me, but
I
I
could
mean,
totally use one.
You could
I
use one,
need some
Robert?
rebranding. Look at me. I absolutely need some rebranding.
I don't know. I think you're pretty
I
legit.
didn't want to say it.
Ah,
Oh,
thank you.
Robert.
Thank you very much
Uh,
for triggering me.
oh no, there he goes.
That's my life I've been living with. I went and got a COVID test yesterday because I'm just down in the dumps here, and I came back negative. Yay! And so I just have a good old fashioned nasty cold. And my wife came home last night,
Bro,
and she comes walking in the door, and she peeks around the corner, and she goes, "Well." And I said, I am COVID free. And she goes, oh, so you're just a sicko then. So
Yeah.
my wife is,
oh,
she knows how to
Old
really
school
kind of,
germs.
she's such a Florence Nightingale. She's so good with her bedside manners. She completely deserted me last night, left me on the couch, went upstairs, watched TV, and I never saw her again. So that's my, that's the kind of love in this household. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad, Robert, that you didn't have the COVID. It was a year ago today that I
Today?
decided. It was a year ago today that I decided that I probably had the virus. I then quarantined myself away from everybody, and then so it would be a year ago Monday. I was hospitalized.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
It's been a year. That's
yeah, it'll be a
unbelievable.
year. I spent last Thanksgiving at Wentworth Douglas in a COVID wing.
Man,
Yeah,
you know what? Everybody, go get your vaccines. Get yourselves taken care
yeah.
of. Take care of
11
yourselves.
days. 11 days of fun.
Hmm.
Of a
Yeah,
doctor basically saying to me, you're going on a ventilator now. Anybody who knows me, like I'm an old school hockey player, like listen, I'm walking out of here right now. It ain't happening. So uh, my mom worked infectious disease department for 20 years at Wentworth Douglas. So the head of infectious disease called me up and was basically like, we're gonna give you this opportunity to do this. So I spent 51 straight hours on my belly, never rolled over. Did not go on a ventilator, but was on oxygen. I was on a BiPAP machine, which is like a CPAP, but like
hmm
way, way worse. Every day my oxygen got better, slowly, very slowly. And then my last day there, I was off oxygen, had to do PT. I had to do some certain things, but there were people in the wing. No one passed while I was there. Thank God. And
That's good.
but there were some people in there that were in really bad shape. And yeah, I will tell you guys, with everything that does go on with it, I'm no doctor, but there was an 85-year-old couple that was there with the same oxygen level I was, and they walked out 2 days later. And then there was a 31-year-old triathlon that was crashing every 20 minutes. So
See,
it doesn't pick and choose who it takes or what it
yeah,
does.
exactly.
And that is probably the biggest reason for my weight loss. I mean, my underlining issue was my weight.
Hmm.
So when I got out, I got healthy. I got to the point where, I could go outside. We could exercise. I mean, remember last March, we were in full lockdown. Like we weren't
Right.
leaving our house. So, come June 1st, I started running and exercising and doing what I could,
Hmm.
and I'm down 78 pounds as of today,
Oh,
since June 1st.
78.
So
My
yeah,
God, man.
woohoo!
yeah.
Congratulations.
So
That's just
it
what
is,
an
it is,
achievement.
yeah, it is something that, for people that don't know, I've never drank alcohol a day in my life. I've never smoked a cigarette. I've never chemically altered my body. And for a doctor to come in and look at a 45-year-old man and say, you have underlying health issues. And I knew I was overweight. Let's be honest. Right. But it was the first time in my life where I was sick and I was like, wait a minute. Whoa. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
yeah, that's my thanks for this year that I am able to have Thanksgiving with my family. Cause last year it was a Zoom video and, you know, hospital food, which I'll tell you, Wentworth Douglas doesn't have a bad place. If you guys ever are out and you want to stop in the restaurant, it's not bad.
Wait, making that a
I don't think I
destination?
want.
It's funny because so when my mom worked at the hospital, I would go and meet her. She's like, Jason, come meet me for lunch, and there'd be I'm like, Ma, why are there so many people here? She's like, people come here, the food's good, and I'm like, you're right, the food ain't that bad. It's really not that bad.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
people
right.
go and have lunch at Wentworth Douglas. It's weird, but yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna. You know what? I haven't had the food, so I
So
have
and my
had
mom worked
hospital
there,
food.
so I would just go in and, it was 11:35. That was her employee number, so it was free for me. So it was great.
11:35. 11:35.
She doesn't work there anymore, so good luck with that number.
Well, wait, hold on. 11:35. I'm going to try it anyway.
But yeah, that's my thing, and just be thankful this Thanksgiving and for the people that we still do have, you know what I mean? And this pandemic is still going, as we're still wearing masks in the offices, that sort of stuff. But, just be thankful for what we're able to do as the scientists and the government, and whether no matter what your belief is, just be respectful of other people.
Yeah,
we all have our
that's
beliefs,
that's
you know
so
what I mean?
good for you to say that. It's the
Yeah,
beliefs. Everybody is entitled absolutely to what they believe and what they feel is right for them. But I think the key is the respect of others. That's what it's all about to me.
And you don't know where other people are coming from. Like, you talked about getting vaccinated. Like, I can't get vaccinated yet. So I am on a study. Wentworth Douglas came to me and said, "Hey, do you want to reduce your bill? 11 days in the hospital is not cheap.
No,
Do you want to do a study?" So I was like, "Well, I'll do it, but I'm not doing like liver. I'm not giving bone marrow. Like, I'm not doing that." So they do blood. They take blood, and they do it every 8 weeks. And my immunity levels are still through the roof high. They say if I get vaccinated, I'll become violently sick, which I'm not really into that. But the minute it drops, we'll see what happens. We'll see where we're at. So.
Yeah. I'm going to go for my booster. I just heard, I'm not sure if New Hampshire does it. I have to check, but I think New Hampshire is now opening it up to all adults. But don't use that as the guideline for what's going on for policy. But I think that's the case.
Yeah, because I'm not following Robert's hair regimen either. Like not. He gave me some tips, and I was like, I think I'm pass.
Yeah. No, totally. You should absolutely not listen to me.
Well, from what I hear, you had a sweet mohawk at one time.
You'll never know. You're just going to have to trust me.
I want to see pics. Or didn't?
Is that back when you were in the band?
The band. You know what? You know what? We haven't spoken since we found out the lovely vocal stylings of Alana Babineau.
Yeah.
Bye.
No. You're not getting out of it that easy.
Yeah,
we did play it that morning a little bit, and I don't know if you noticed, but some people said,
my face was like, I was like crying. I was slightly embarrassed.
You blew up there. People were asking about you. I hope that people paid attention and did indeed search for John, Jon, and Alana, Alana, on Spotify, on Apple Music, on Amazon Music. There's a nice album.
It's really funny and very ironic because my brother told me, well, I saw him over the weekend. He's like, "Lana, I just got another check from whatever hosts like our music or keeps track of that." And I was like, I know why.
Yeah, Robert. So I don't know if you know this, but typical promoter fees is 30%. You could put
I'll take any money with me.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back in the comments here. Brittany says that she used to work at the hospital over there, and she said the food is really good. So we have at least one person confirming your claim there.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm. So listen, there was before we went on air, Jason, you had mentioned that there was a class. Now there's no. We have some classes today. We have obviously the pivot shift ahead with James Shaw was this morning. And then we have us here now. We have Ignite starting at 9 a.m. And that's at, kellerignite.com or? Yep. And that is today. We're going over seller appointments. At 10 is with Kelly Cohen. There is the top 10 closing disasters and I think that would probably be a very interesting
class that's in the Meredith Library. If you want to go to that, reach out to Mark Lesniak. He's kind of quarterbacking that, and that's CEU credits.
Oh,
to renew your license. Yeah, three.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a Jeopardy thing. I was in it. It's fun. She makes it fun.
And then we have the generosity practice with Christina Frey at 1 p.m., but also at 1 p.m. Let's go ahead and just cover that up right now. Simplify team compensation structures. Jason, what was this? What is this class about, and why did it interest you, and why do you think people should?
We get a lot of agents when they're brand new saying, "Hey, I want to join a team," right? And I don't. They hear immediately from whether it's a TL or me or Jen, the brokerage, or Tim, like, teams are this split, blah, blah. And people tend to go, well, what do I get out of that? And a lot of us don't know because every team's a little different. Mm-hmm. So I think this is a great class if you have a team or if you're looking to join a team to understand why you're splitting with the team. Like, what's the value you get? Are you getting an Alana? Are you getting a
Mm-hmm.
Jason Hool as a TC? Who's doing the marketing?
Mm-hmm.
That sort of stuff. And I think it's a great opportunity for maybe some of the teams to go back to the model, see why the model is what it is, see what the newer versions of the model are. I mean, we have the book. Gary says the book is still accurate, minus some of the percentages, because of obviously the book was written in, I think, 2000 or 98 or something like that. Just to see where the numbers might change. I think it's a great class that if you're a team lead, to basically have in the background, listen to today. There might be something in there that there might be some golden nuggets there. And if you're on a team or looking to join a team, I think it's a way to find out where the value is, and maybe ask the questions if you want to join a team. Do you do
Mm-hmm.
this? Do you do that? Do you have an alarm? You know what I mean? That's you're going to buy me Babs Bucks for Christmas because I like that. You know what I mean?
Well,
So,
we you
I
know
think that's a great class.
we have the MREA team here going on,
Yep.
like the incubator. There's about 1,000 names for what this is, but this is really taken off, and we're starting to build a fantastic team. And I say we because one of the benefits, and the other benefit is sitting on my to my that way to me to the right to me. One of the benefits is we get these dedicated concierge services to the agents, and the MREA team is growing because people realize that the team itself, the reason we suggest people take a look at this team and consider looking at joining, is because what it offers is, in our case, it's a white label. We're branding nothing. We don't put anything of us in the forefront, but we are a complete support mechanism for the agents that join the MREA team. Now, agents that join other teams, you're getting the branding of the team. So you're getting the branding of them, the name recognition, you're getting those things. In the MREA case, we're white labeling everything, where we're putting you guys out there, the agents, in the front. You're the primary spokesperson for your own business. We don't step on that. So there's a lot of things to consider. To Jason's point is, should you join a team? What is the value to you as an agent when you join a team? What is the team going to give you in terms of support and also, all the things that go along with building the team. And so I think that, attending that class and then exploring the option of teams. I'm not suggesting that you join a team. I'm not telling you that. That's not the point of this statement at all. The point is understanding what's available to you, what the functionality of the team, and in this specific case, simplifying the team compensation structure to get a good idea of how teams work. Even if you don't join a team, totally up to you.
Yeah. I mean, Gary said years ago that Zillow's going to be a bigger powerhouse. He was right.
Mm,
Gary
yeah.
said, that data is going to be the new information. He was right. He's a smart man. He's been in the business at a high level, and he keeps his ear to the drum. Gary also said that if you're not on a team or building a team, you'll be out of business in the next 10 years.
Mm,
So, whether you're that solo agent, you're looking to build a team. Now, you don't need to have a mega team. You don't need to be an Adam Dow. You know what I mean? But you're
mm,
going to need to have a few people to help you, right? It's leverage. We are always talking about leverage, whether it's with Alana, Jason Hool, or any other kind of a thing. It comes down to leverage with maybe a buyer's agent or a listing agent, right? We all need some kind of leverage. So I think this is a great class to sit in. Like I said, no matter where you are in your career,
mm-hmm.
and just listen to it. This might
Yeah.
be the true future. Now,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that everything Gary says comes to fruition and becomes the mecca of things, but he's right about 80% of the time. I would look into this. It's a free class, free
Mm-hmm.
50. Free is for me. It always has
Mm-hmm.
been.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So just go in and listen to what these guys have to say. I mean, I jumped into the new construction thing during Mega Camp. I don't agree with everything they said because they're talking about Midwest and how they do it up that way. We don't really do that like that in New York, in New England, although I think it's coming. Like this
Mm-hmm.
stuff it's waves that come through. So just get into the class, listen to it. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
something that you might want to listen to.
Absolutely. We have so much going on here. One of the classes that's also happening today is with the Keller Williams New England region training, and that is the Keller New England's Tech Series every Thursday at 1 p.m. And this week they're doing a class, the do's and don'ts to avoid having your emails blocked or blacklisted. So this, if you're doing any kind of email marketing, you're going to want to know how to make sure that your emails are getting through and are not ending up in a spam folder. This is a great class to walk you through that process. And that I'm not sure if Brooke is going to host this class, but Brooke puts these classes together. Brooke, by the way, if you don't know that name, Brooke Silva is our regional technical trainer, and she oversees the New England region as far as tech training is concerned. And she has put together a fantastic series. Every single Thursday at 1 p.m., she talks to the entire region. She has guest trainers come on and do things as well, but most of the time, Brooke is the one speaking and reaching out to everyone. And those classes are all available at Keller Williams New England's Zoom, which is, there's a link in the morning news for that, and I just clicked on it right there just to check to make sure everything's working good, and it is. All you have to do is click on that link in the KWCLM morning news, and you can join that class as well. So what does that mean to you? I mean, when you get right down to it, we just gave you like 10 things to do at 1 p.m. today. That's that. I mean, unless you're a multi-dimensional being, like a tardigrade or something like that, you're not going to be able to attend all of those things. Both of you gave me a blank look when I said tardigrade. Look it up. If you're not a multidimensional being, you're going to have to figure out how to see all these awesome things at the same time. First of all, the one at 1 p.m. for the Simplifying Your Team Compensation Structures is through Keller Williams, the learning on their main site. Those are also recorded and available afterwards. The New England tech stuff that Brooke puts together is also available on the Keller Williams New England Zoom, a YouTube page after it's done. The top 10 closing disasters, however, that's a live class. That's a CEU. So you're going to need to kind of attend that one if that's the one that you need to see today. Most importantly, though, keep in mind that we have so many different ways for you to engage with the learning and things that are going on. And I'm going to do my little plug here for the KWCLMtraining.com. The response has been fantastic, and I want to thank all of you who've signed up. If you have not yet, jump on to KWCLMtraining.com. Create yourself an account, and you're going to find there are one new thing there that you can see, and one new thing that's going to be coming probably tomorrow, because I just need to make sure everything's right and get it all verified and approved. But there is all of the essential forms are up there now, as talked about by Jen Vachon. So if you are interested in finding out anything about any of the essential forms, buyer and seller, you can go directly to kwclmtraining.com, create an account, and there's a class called KWCLM's Essential Forms. You jump in there and you can look at every individual form in the Essential Forms listing and just watch that one form section. So that's something really cool. The other thing that's coming up soon that I need to make sure that everything's right and good to go with that, and that is going to be, there is a, what do you call it? I can't think of the name of this thing. Deposit link.
Oh, yeah.
If you are not familiar with that, we have a recorded class in there that walks you through the entire process for Deposit Link. That's probably going to be released tomorrow. I would strongly urge that you get your account set up before then to get in there so that you can watch that. And I broke that video into 4 sections so you can watch it in sections and take a break or whatever you need to do. And it's got all the information that you're going to need in there. So we got a lot going on. So
Hey, Robert.
Can't believe the amount of information that we can give to you, and we're trying to bring it all together into one location and make it easy for you to access. So as we keep going forward, keep expecting more things to show up on kwclmtraining.com.
Quick question on the KWCLM. First of all, this thing's amazing. I've been in it a few times in the last week and just have been blown away with what you've done. Like, and everybody has, like, that's been in there. Epic work out of you. Question. I have 2 emails. I have jason@thewestcottgroup.com and I have jason.westcott@kwclm. At kw.com. Which email do I need to use to log in?
Right now, you need to use your KW. So if you're an
One that was
agent,
assigned.
you need to make sure that you log into this account with your KW account. The reason is we're keeping it inside our domain. And if you have a KWCLM email, which is for the people that work at the market center, you can use your KWCLM email to log in. But you need to use your KW.com email mainly so that we can make sure that we limit access to people within this domain, because some of this information is specifically for us. Now, if you have another email that you use for your primary business purposes, that's totally fine. We're not trying to step on that at all. But within this particular platform, in order to sign up, you do need to use your kw.com email.
Thank you. That makes sense.
Okay. Cool. Lana, what's going on today? What do you got happening? Anything fun?
A lot of meetings, a lot.
Nice.
So that'll be fun.
A lot
Today
of
and
meetings.
tomorrow are meetings. So
Meetings.
it's gonna be great and talk to
Okay.
a lot of wonderful agents.
Get them all done, because this time next week we'll be eating turkey.
Pie Day.
And
Oh my
I'm
God.
so
How can we
excited.
not
And
talk
Pie Day!
about Pie Day?
Pie Days, it's less than a week away. It was a week from
It's
yesterday.
less than a week away. And we talked about all this awesome stuff, and we didn't even get to the Pie Day.
Yep.
I think we need to have someone dress up as a pie.
As a pie?
Yeah,
Maybe
like-
next year.
be a pie.
Be
I'm gonna
a
dress
pie.
up as the assistant managing broker at Keller Williams while I hand out pies. I think that's amazing.
Wow, so original, Jason.
Yeah, that's is it going to include a plaid shirt?
No, I might even wear a suit coat.
Oh my God. All right. Now you're getting too close to Tim.
Yeah, you're right.
Getting too close to Tim. Pie Day. It's the November 24th. So you guys, come on, 8:30 to 11:30 for pie pickup, food truck breakfast with breakfast. How can you possibly go on Pie Day and breakfast?
And
You gotta
and
come
they're
in.
doing Pie Day in Portsmouth and in here at Meredith.
Mhm.
I know here in Meredith, Mark's going to have a few fire pits going in case it's a little cool out. People have a place to stay outside if they want, get warm. We're going to have food trucks here.
Mhm.
I don't know who Nate was working on all of that as far as who's going to be serving food or the breakfast. They're always epic. Nate knows the food truck people. Like, so every time we've done this, they've already been great. And then the pies will be here. I think we're going to try to use. So we have, anybody that's never been to Meredith, there's a bank attached. Well, the old drive-through they don't use. So we're thinking about using the drive-through. If people come through like the drive-through, and we're going to give them the pie.
Oh, that's a great
And
idea.
then and then park your car. If you want to roll in and roll out, that's your prerogative. Just come down and see us. But if you want to stop and obviously enjoying the festivities of probably some cornhole and cervezas and some comedy, of course, by yours truly. I know me and Mark will be here. There's going to be a few other affiliate partners here as well that Mark's invited. And I know Portsmouth always has a great showdown down there. I'm sure Nate and the crew down there will do something epic. So jump into Pie Day. It's awesome.
Can't wait. And then, of course, we got the Thanksgiving holiday coming up. My wife and I are going down to CR's down in Northampton. We're kind of making a tradition out of that there. We're empty. We are empty nesters. So we don't do the big travel thing. Not only because of what's going on in the world, but generally speaking, there's just too much traveling involved, and I'm not a big fan of that anymore. I spent almost 20 years, working on the road and doing a lot of flying and traveling and stuff like that. I am so over traveling. So for things like this, for holidays, either come to my house or
don't.
Yeah, or don't. Come to my house or don't. I'm old enough now where I can actually say that and get away with it, because there's nobody above me in the hierarchy anymore that says, no, you're coming to our house. So I get to be the guy now. I'm the top of the food chain, so I can finally say, no, if you're not coming here, you're on your own.
Yeah. So
Doesn't
Mark,
that sound like a loving like dad? I mean,
Mark just threw up. He's going to be doing hourly raffles here in Meredith, but you have to be on site. I think you have to be here to win. Confirm that, Mark. I do believe that Mark's going to do raffles for gift cards of who knows what, Dunkin' Donuts, and I don't know, whatever
Awesome.
he gets his hands on. But I think you have to be here to win it. I think that was one of his rules.
All right, you got to be up there. All right, we're going to let everybody go. It's 9:02. Keller Ignite just started. It's kellerignite.com. Get in there, do some learning, have an awesome day. Get ready for Pie Day. Start backing off on the food now, because next week's going to be massive. So unless you're like a competitive eater where you need to eat a lot to whatever, you get the idea. Alana, Jason, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Look, she's like, yeah, me. Thank you very much for joining us. Have an awesome day, and we will be seeing you all soon. So stay out of trouble. Okay, bye.
I'll try. Bye, guys.
Bye.